My dear friends in Christ, we are in the 27th Sunday in Ordinary Time. And this Sunday, the theme is marriage. And the Gospel, according to St. Mark, we find after one incident where Pharisees came and questioned Jesus, it is lawful for a man to divorce his wife. So there was a question about marriage and divorce. So Jesus answers, for this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one. So they are no longer two, but one. What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder. So he quotes from the book of Genesis. My dear friends, it is a wish of young people in school and college to complete and get a job. But there's a sense in which we are in school for the rest of our lives because we never stop learning. We have heard it said that when you marry, it is like going back to school again, because one learns to love and forgive in marriage. People, they want to go back to school, and because in the second reading it states, it is not good that man should be alone. That's what our first reading states. That's why God created Eve. So in the same way, I find in our schools, our girls, when they see a boy, they say, wow, he is good. And when a boy sees a girl, he says, wow, she's good, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. So when the girls look at the boys, they say everything God has made is very good. And when the boys look at the girls, they say everything God has made is very good. So after some time, they get married to enjoy the goodness more fully. A wedding lasts only one day, but marriage for the rest of the life. When a couple gets married, it has been said, both go back to school again, the school of marriage. They begin to learn again to love each other in a deeper way in the marriage. They join themselves to each other to become one. As our first reading stated, Genesis chapter 2 verses 24, without losing their individuality. Becoming one doesn't happen overnight, my dear friends. It is something that is learned, and that the couple becomes better as they share their married life together. And taking each other into consideration always. Becoming one means getting rid of all selfishness, because there's no room for selfishness in marriage. If selfishness is not rooted out or creeps in later on, it is sure to cause problems. If God blesses the marriage with children later, then these children are taken into consideration in all that the couple do. So for these many reasons, we must remember that the marriage is a school of love. When two people get married, they bring them to their marriage normal human weaknesses and discover weaknesses in each other, the other person, which previously they did not know. This is an opportunity to love the other person, to heal the other person, and forgive the other person. There are times when, like at wedding at Cana, it will seem as if the wine really has run out. Times when they forgive each other and make a fresh start. They have to make a fresh start. For that reason, I would like to say that marriage should describe as a school of forgiveness. So we must say that we have spoken about marriage in the human aspect. But marriage in the Catholic Church is much more beautiful. It is not just being or just fulfilling this natural human desire that one shares one's life with one another. Because marriage in the Catholic Church is also a sacrament. Like all the other sacraments, marriage unites the couple with Jesus and brings them God's blessings. It is not just husband and wife united to each other in marriage. It is husband and wife united to each other with Jesus in marriage. My dear friends, all the other sacraments have lasting value, and the sacrament of marriage has a lasting value. The couple's promise to each other is until death to be faithful to each other always. And that is why Jesus rules out divorce in today's gospel. He said it was not in God's plan. It was introduced by humans because they lowered their vision of marriage and drifted away from God's plan of marriage. The couple's fidelity to each other symbolizes and reflects the faithfulness of God to His people, the faithfulness of Christ to the church. God is always faithful to His people, my dear friends. Christ is always faithful to the church, and the people's promise to be always faithful to each other until death, just like in this marriage, symbolizes and reflects the love of God for His people and the love of Christ for His church. So this is another way in which we see marriage in the Catholic Church as a sacrament. So for that great sacrament that we are reflecting on that, and we are asked to reflect on it and to pray for all the families that they live in love, that they will be able to forgive each other, that they will be able to love each other deeply, and to live a happy life. May God bless you.